What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is James Jernigan. This is my girlfriend's cat, Toots, who insists on being in today's video. But anyways, welcome. I make videos about reselling things online, mostly on eBay, also on Facebook and other apps like Mercari and Poshmark and OfferUp and stuff like that. But anyways, I source a lot of the stuff I sell from Goodwill, among other places like yard sales or discount stores, whatever. But anyways, I want to dive into it here today. I got a couple items to show you guys that sold in the past couple days, and then we'll jump into all this stuff you see here behind me, which I got for my last 2 trips to Goodwill, one to a retail store and another was to an outlet or the bins, where everything is $1.69 a pound. So everything you see here behind me I got for less than 40 bucks, I think. So we'll go through it item by item. You can see exactly what I paid, and I'll pull up a little screenshot right here of what I intend to sell the items for, or what the most recent sold comp is, so we can kind of forecast the profits. So I don't know exactly how long it's going to take to sell all this stuff. I'm relatively new to eBay. I mean, I've had an eBay account for probably 5 or 10 years, but I've only sold things here and there. I've just recently gotten serious about trying to actually supplement my income, and the cat is getting serious about eating my hoodie. So anyways, let's jump into it. As far as what sold, I sold this. This is a foot switch. I used it for my bass for a while, but I don't play bass very much anymore. And even when I do, I don't really use a bunch of pedals and switches. So anyways, I sold this for 20 bucks plus shipping. I think they were like 25 new. So that's pretty good. And I also sold this Elsa helmet. I got this from the bins a couple weeks ago, and like I said, everything at the bins is $1.69 a pound. So guessing I paid about $1 or less for this, and I just sold it for $10 plus shipping. So happy about that. Anyways, let's jump into the stuff from my recent trips here. And it's kind of all just spread out, so I'll tell you guys where I got each item. We can start with this. I got this from the bins. So as you can guess, at $1.69 a pound, this was maybe 5 cents. It's extremely light, and these are like make your own K-cup filter type things. So I looked these up, and here's a screenshot. I think they're going for like 5 bucks or something like that. So 5 bucks from 5 cents is a pretty nice profit margin. And next up, this is a scarf I got from the bins, and somewhere there's a tag on it. Bear with me. Anyways, I don't see the tag. I know I saw it somewhere before, but it says that this is like 55% pashmina. So I have no expertise in scarves as far as telling if it's legit or not. I mean, it does feel really soft, but I haven't felt enough real pashmina in my life to actually tell the difference. But you guys can take a look at that up close, and if you know more than I do, you can let me know what you think. But either way, it's a pretty nice looking scarf. So hoping somebody will want that, and I'd sell it for, I'm going to look up what the similar ones are and put it here, and that's probably what I'm going to sell it for. But either way, even if I sold this to somebody for 2 bucks, I paid, once again, maybe 5 cents for it. So nice profit margin on that. Why you gotta get on all the new stuff? Gotta wash it anyway, it's been used, so I wouldn't let the cat on all the stuff if this was, a new store I was running here. But I'm selling all this stuff that's already used, except for this item. This still has a tag on it. This is a U.S. Polo Association sweater, new with the tag on it. And if you can see that, this retails for $70 new. And I picked this up at Goodwill at the retail store for $7. So hoping to get like, I don't know, 40 or 50 bucks off of that. And next up, this was also at the retail store. This is really nice condition here. This is a New York Giants hoodie. And despite using Google Lens and eBay image search, I was not able to find this exact same hoodie available for sale anywhere online. So I don't know what the deal is with it, if it's a one-off or if it's a knockoff or what it is, but either way, it's a nice thick hoodie. The graphic and everything is still in really good condition. So this is what similar hoodies are selling for. Hopefully I get about that for it. I paid $7, I think. Oh no, that was $15 because it's got NFL logo, but it's in really nice condition, so paid a little more than I would have liked to, but I still think I'll be able to sell that for at least like $30. And here we have Margaritaville Hawaiian shirt. Cool little pattern on there, and this is in really nice condition, no stains or rips or really imperfections anywhere, and so that's what those are selling for, and we'll just keep it moving. This I got from the retail store. Maybe the sticker's still on it. I might have taken off, but I paid $2 for this shirt, and as you can see, that's new with the tag on it still. I don't see a price of what they were asking for new, but I'm guessing this was like maybe $5 or $10 new, so I'm going to post it for, I'll find it and put the screenshot here, and that's what I'll sell it for. Maybe a couple dollars less so someone will buy it quick, and I won't have to sit on it. This I got from the bins, so this was like, 5 cents, and this is a Disney Parks Goofy character baby onesie. And I just thought it was super cute and inexpensive, so figured somebody would pick that up, and that's what they're selling for now. So hopefully knock a few bucks off that, and hopefully that's what I'll get. But even if I only get $2, hey, $2 on 5 cents. Once again, good numbers. This is another product I found. This is new with the tag on it as well, and I didn't know that when I got this. I couldn't tell if these were boxer shorts, to be honest with you, because of how thin they were, but I just love the pattern, and I figured somebody would appreciate that on eBay. And if not, once I saw that the tag is on it and that they're new, I'm going to go ahead and probably keep these for myself because those are awesome. And I've just used those to lounge around the house or whatever in the summertime. But next up, we have, this came from the retail store. Another item, new with tags. I paid $2 for this shirt. And that's obviously a Schrute Farms bed and breakfast shirt. So if you guys have seen The Office, it's a hilarious sitcom. It used to be really popular. We watched it a lot when I was in college. Anyways, great show. So I don't know what I'll get for that. Here's a screenshot of the most similar item I'm able to find, but I'm guessing I can get 10 or 15 bucks for that shirt easy. And once again, off of $2, super deal. This they had marked at $2, but it was also half price day at Goodwill, so I got this for $1. And this also has the tag on it, so just goes to show you can do a Goodwill. And they have the price crossed out here. It was going for $9.98, so I'll probably post this for 10 bucks or maybe 8, and off of $1. Super happy with that. Keep it moving. This came from the bins, so I don't know, paid maybe $1 for this or so. And back in the day when people listened to cassettes regularly, this retailed for 35 bucks. This is a Harry Potter, which one is it? Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on cassette tape. So whoever out there is still listening to cassettes and wants Harry Potter, hopefully that'll fetch me a few bucks. And once again, paid probably $1 for it at the bins. This was also at the bins, and it's a copy of Guess Who, really popular board game, in case you didn't know. And yeah, still new, sealed in the packaging. I don't know who's taking all this brand new stuff to Goodwill, but thank you. Keep doing it. And I also don't know, it was a Saturday. I got this at the Goodwill bins on a Saturday. It was probably like 10 in the morning. Store had been open already for an hour. I just stopped by. I didn't really expect to find much, to be honest with you, on the weekend. There's tons of people in there. It's crammed. And I guess nobody wanted a brand new Guess Who in the packaging. And the funny thing is, I know for a fact there are other resellers there, because there's a guy I've seen the past couple of times I've been, and he's fairly aggressive about being the first one to the new bins that come out and this and that. And not in a mean way, he's not like shoving people or anything, but he's just like, he's got the eagle eye the whole time looking for the new bins, and he races over. So I can only imagine he's reselling since I've seen him there a number of times. And another lady came up and actually commented on this pair of Chucks that I found and said, you know, she was like, "Whoa, those are a really nice pair of Chucks." And I had to agree with her because they have a pretty cool pattern on them. And, you know, they're not in the best condition. They came from the Goodwill bins, but there's no major rips or anything. There's one little tear on the side of the toe there, but I mean, come on, the sole is in great shape. And anyway, so she came up and told me that these were a great find, and you know, then she showed me these copper, I can't remember what brand they were, but they were little like copper mugs or tumblers from a popular liquor distributor, and they seem to be like a promotional product of some sort. But anyway, she pulled up the eBay screenshot and showed me that they were selling for $60. And she had 3 or 4 of them that she found from the bins. So I know for a fact there were other resellers there. I don't know why they didn't grab guess who, because here's the screenshot of what they're selling for new. So even if I knock a couple bucks off that on something I paid $1, maybe let's call it $2, probably not even $2, but I don't know what the other people were thinking. But thank you guys for not taking all the stuff from the bins, and a big shout out to whoever it is that's dropping off all these brand new in the package products at the Goodwills near me. Thanks a lot. Let's keep it rolling. I got this from the retail store. This was actually seemed like a great purchase because it was $2 and it's a digital photo scanner, and gadgets like this that are pretty popular because people who used outdated technology for a long time and have a lot of it, their stuff breaks. And like, you know, so say you have a bunch of film and they're cherished family memories that you're going to want to get back. You're going to pay whatever you need to pay to have something that's going to let you get those photos. So this type of stuff is exactly what I like to find. I like gadgets, I like technology, and yeah, at $2 it was a great deal. But I found out the reason it's $2, first of all, there's a note that said needs software on the top, but in today's day and age, I figured you could probably find it online, so I don't think anyone's gonna care about that. So I went ahead and picked it up. First thing I noticed when I opened this box is it reeks of incense. I mean, absolutely reeks of incense, to the point where I thought there might be something else besides the product in here. Lucky for me, the product is in here, or most of it. It looks like it's missing one of the little foam tray sliders here, but anyways, I don't even want to pull this thing out because when I did it before, I don't know if you could see how dirty and nasty that is. When I pulled it out, it was sticky, and my hands were coated in, I don't know what. I washed them for a long time to get it off. So, recommend wearing gloves when you're exploring your new Goodwill finds, you know, but at the end of the day, if I'm not able to clean this up and sell it, I'll lost $2. So, not the end of the world. This, another awesome find from the retail store. This is a Yankee Candle, obviously really popular brand, and the scent is hazelnut coffee. And unfortunately, this one has been burned a little bit, but if you notice, it's still full, like past the label on the jar there. So still most of it is left, and I looked up and I was really surprised to find out what these are selling for. Here it is right here. That's what these are selling for, new and used. And so I got this for $3, and it was just sitting on the register at the Goodwill when I was checking out, and it didn't have a price on it. And I asked the lady how much it was, honestly, because I just wanted a new candle at the house. We use candles here at the house to, you know, make it smell nice, the same reason you do. And, you know, I thought it smelled good, so I figured I'd go ahead and grab it. And just for fun, I scanned the label and popped it into eBay. And it looks like I will not be burning this candle because I would much rather have that than my room smelling like hazelnut coffee. And if I want it to smell like coffee, I have a coffee maker. I'll just make coffee. Anyways, next up, here we have Avia, if I'm saying that right. These are gel foot insoles, and they're still new in the package, which, you know, package just tore up a little bit. It's been opened, and since it was opened, I pulled them out to actually make sure they were in fact new and hadn't been worn. So I'm going to list this as new open box, and here's what they're coming up for. So I got this from the retail store, and I think this was $1. Pretty sure it was $1, so turning $1 into that, happy as can be. This here is a hat made by Academics. I don't know if this brand is still popular these days, but I know when I was younger, when I was in high school, this Academics brand was pretty popular. And this is a fitted hat, obviously. It still has the sticker on it there, and looks pretty new. I mean, I know a lot of people wear the hats with the stickers on it, so maybe this has been worn, but I really don't see any signs of like sweat stain or dandruff or hair grease or anything like that, so I'll probably list this as new. We'll see. But anyways, I don't know, maybe I get $10 for it. But I got this from the bins, so another maybe 10-cent item. Can't go wrong. Here we have, I got this from the retail store. This is just a doorknob, but it is new in the packaging, and I opened it up and inspected it and all that, and it's all in there, and it's new, so that's what they're selling for. And I believe I paid $3 for this, $2 or $3. Next up, we have an oversized inflatable chair, and that looks like it is, what is that, Florida State? Yeah, Florida State. I'm not big into sports really at all, so knowing my sports memorabilia is not my strong point, but I do know that most other people love sports, and that items like this, especially for college kids and stuff like that, are really popular. So I'm going to go ahead. I opened it up, and if you can see on the back there, it comes with a pump, and that pump is still sealed in the packaging it came in, so I'm guessing nobody's used this, but I like to make people happy with the items I sell, and since the chair itself isn't sealed in any plastic wrap, I'm probably just going to go ahead and open the plastic from the pump and pump this up one time to make sure that it actually inflates before I sell it. But if I do, here's what I think I can get for it, and as you can see right there, I paid $4. So happy with that. And actually, my last video, you can actually see me finding that item. It's just out of camera view, unfortunately, because I had the camera in my chest pocket, so you're not able to actually see that item, but you can go see the trip I took to the Goodwill. I tell you exactly where the Goodwill is that I found a lot of this stuff at, so you can go there and try and beat me to these deals if you want, or just come say what's up. I'd be happy to talk to you about reselling or just whatever it is. So anyways, let's keep it moving. Got this from the bins. They had just pulled out a new bin, and everybody was rushing over to it. And most of the time, I don't know, I'd rather just go to the Goodwill early in the morning or on a weekday when a bunch of people aren't there, rather than fight a bunch of people to dig through stuff. But they pulled this one out, and I happened to be standing near where they pulled it out. So I got in the mix of all the anxious people rifling through it. And this was right on top, and nobody touched it. I don't know why, because it's in amazing condition. I mean, I couldn't find any imperfections, no tears, no stains, no nothing. There was like a couple pens and stuff in here. It looks like, honestly, like somebody maybe used this bag like once or twice. And if you look at that brand, what is that, Wenger? It's according to the text on here, it says that they're the makers of the Swiss Army knife, and I know it's a Swiss Army knife logo, so I went ahead and looked these up. I don't remember what it came up for, but I'll pop the screenshot here. But anyways, if they're charging by the pound, I got this for what, $2 or less, and yeah, it's a brand new, super nice backpack. It's got several compartments. It's got a media pocket here for a phone or a tablet or you know, whatever. And then it's actually got this little music slot here, where so you put your phone or tablet or whatever it is in this pouch, and then you can zip it all up and have the headphone cord come out and kind of just go over your shoulder. You know, so it just comes right here to your ears. Super convenient. Anyways, really nice bag. I don't even think I'm going to sell this. I think I'm just going to keep it because I needed a new backpack, and this one's really nice. It does have a company logo, which, you know, you get a few less dollars selling stuff that has that a lot of times, but I don't care. For hauling my Goodwill items to and from a house or taking stuff to the post office. I have an e-bike I ride a lot too, because it's fun. It saves me on gas money, and yeah, it's super convenient in the city. But anyway, so this is going to help me get these items to the post office when they sell, so that's another awesome find. Got a whole bag of shoes here. We'll get to that in a second. Finished with the clothes. This is obviously an Avengers Assemble Marvel scrub for doctors or nurses, I guess, and it's a size large, and I got this from the bins, so once again, maybe $0.25 I paid for this item, if that, and that's what they're selling for now. So like I said, this stuff is super easy. You can do it yourself. I highly recommend you do if you like money, and yeah, find some great items like that. Another cool item, I was happy to find that. So let's jump into these shoes. Shoes are something that I really like reselling for several reasons. First of all, they're easy to find. Pretty much every time I go to Goodwill, whether it's the bins or the retail store, I'm able to find shoes in good condition. And you don't have to know too much about shoes to make money on them. Pretty much the basics that I can tell you are, you want to look for obviously the classics like Jordans and Air Maxes and stuff like that that you see everybody wearing all the time. They're popular, people want them. So then you have retro shoes, which are cool, but kind of hard to find. But what I like to focus on are just simple athletic shoes like this, running shoes. Brooks is a really great brand. Solomon is another good brand. But all you have to do to find these brands is just type in like best running shoe, and then look through the top like 5 or 10 brands that come up and memorize them. And then when you see them pop up in the store in good condition, you can go ahead and grab them, because this is a really nice pair of Brooks Launch 6s, and great condition. I mean, they are, they are used. It's missing a tiny chunk of the sole there, but aside from that, there's like a little stain, tiny little stain there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but anyways, these will probably get me a nice profit. These came from the bins, so $2. They charge $2 per pair of shoe at the bins. That's what I paid for those. Next up, a pair of just plain black Crocs for $2. These also came from the bins, so there's what they're selling for now. A pair of New Balance, I forget what these are called, but there it is right there. Great condition. These are pretty much almost like new. I mean, there's a couple, they've been worn, obviously there's pebbles in the trip, but even on the inside, there's no wear on the inside of these whatsoever. I know my lighting's not the best in here right now. We're actually going to be redoing this room. I need to sand down these walls and paint them and fill in a few holes because we're hoping to get ready to sell this house in the next couple months. So I've got some projects to do. This is my eBay room currently, but I've got everything crammed into one closet because, like I said, I got to paint and do some work in here pretty soon. But anyways, right here behind me, if you see, I have this white poster board I got from the dollar store. It's 4 sheets of it, and I just put it on the table and I tape the edge up against the wall, and this is where I do all my product photography. So for example, I would take this pair of Skechers shape-ups that I got from the bins for $2 that I'm going to resell for that much right there. What I would do is I would just take these Skechers shape-ups, and obviously I get the rest of this crap off the table, but anyways, then I put those over here, and then just take my phone and take a picture, kind of usually at a downward angle, and then all you're going to see in the background is white. And it looks a lot better than just photographing your crap on your desk or your dresser or your bed or whatever it is that you're doing now, because it's going to blend in with the background of the page and look nice. And if you want to get fancy and take it a step further, what I like to do is open up my pictures in either the native photo editing app on my phone or in Canva or another photo editing app like that. And then I like to adjust the white balance, and usually it's just a slider you drag that adjusts the white balance, which you can use to change the color of the background of your photo to pretty much exactly the same white that's on the background. So when someone pulls up your listing on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, they just see your item clear as day with no shadows, nothing to distract them, nothing to maybe make them think the item might be dirty or whatever it is. It's nice and clean, it's bright. So anyways, that's how I do it. And those are Skechers shape-ups. And finally here, the last item to round out this video, and thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm trying to keep these videos short because I know you guys have a lot better things to do than just stare at YouTube all day, but I'm hoping you get some valuable information from this. I'm hoping this inspires you to go to your local thrift store and make some extra money, because honestly, I've known about this for years and I just never really gave it much thought, and I super regret not starting this, to be honest with you guys, 10 years ago. I've had an eBay account for a long time, and I mean, I've sold things here and there when it's something I gotta get rid of or like a specialty item, but I never realized just how much regular stuff sells on eBay and how easy it is to get for cheap. So let's finish out the video with a pair of shoes I got from the bins. These are Ralph Lauren Polo, Vaughn I think is the style, but anyways, as you can see, really nice condition. I mean, I gotta use the magic eraser to turn those soles white again instead of this yellowish color, but that'll be really easy to do. Take me 5 or 10 minutes, have these polished up, looking brand new, and as you can see, even the inside's not worn on these. So once again, paid $2, gonna sell them for that much, and you could do the exact same thing. So if this did inspire you to start thrifting, or if you just like watching videos of people thrifting, or whatever it is, if you can go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know, I would really appreciate it. And then if you want to take it a step further, you can hit that subscribe button down below. And then one more thing, hit that notification bell. I know you're tired of hearing this from everybody on YouTube, but the thing is, they change the algorithms all the time, and if you don't interact with our content, it just sits there and nobody sees it, and YouTube forgets about it, and it pretty much just goes into a black hole, never to be seen again. So if you just take 5 or 10 seconds and give it a couple clicks on your mouse there, or your touch screen, or whatever you're watching this on, that'll greatly help me out, and it'll help all the other people out there who are trying to get their bearings in this world of reselling. And yeah, anyway, so thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. You can go over to my channel, check out the rest of my videos, and make sure to subscribe so you can see how it goes, how long it takes me to sell all this stuff, and all that. So once again, best of luck out there, and I'll catch you guys next time.